Hi everyone, it's Red with Red Dragon Leo. This video here, I'm going to go over some things about the news, about what's going on out there, where I think we're going. I'll do the second video and it will be more just based on the technicals, but here I'm going to mix a little bit of the news in with fake prints and what you would call conspiracy theory is what I call reality. The real conspiracy is what you see on mainstream news. What we're looking at here is the Dow Jones chart, and this is found on Dan Eric's website. And I want you to notice something here about these head and shoulder patterns that everybody talks about, that they think we're going to form. This head and shoulders is going to be beautiful, and we're going to just go up here, and we're all going to get short here. All the bulls are going to exit, and we're just going to go down here and tank. I don't think that stands a chance of happening like that. When you go back and look at all these other patterns right here, you'll see one thing in common. A lot of fake head and shoulders patterns. Here's one that actually did show up as the head and shoulders pattern. You got two left shoulders here. You got a head. You got your right shoulder here, and it started to tank. And everybody seen when it broke this line right here, everybody went short. And what happened? Boom, 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 boom. They faked everyone out and ran it up. Took all those shorts money. They just wiped out those bears right there. And then the bears, a lot of bears probably got back on board here again thinking, okay, well, we're going to go back down. That was, again, a failed head and shoulders pattern. You go up here, then you got a left shoulder. Here you got a head. You start to go down. You start to go back up. People at this point are probably getting ready to go short again, and it just keeps on going. Same thing here. Okay, now you can call another head and shoulders. Here's a head, back here's your shoulder. You start to go down, start to go back up. You try to short it, it doesn't work. It goes on up again. Here's another failed head and shoulders. Here's your left shoulder. Here's your head. You start to go down, you start to go back up. Again, same thing, wipe you out. Go on up here, and you got all this consolidation. Then you go up here and you make your head. Then you fall down here, and people are probably, at this point thinking, okay, we're going to go back up here and make a right shoulder, and it did not happen. You just see this was one where they just tricked the bulls on this one, and the bears kind of got some money there, and they went down and then back up and then back down right here. At this point, a lot of technicals were broken, and people thought that we was just going to keep right on going down, and you can see it did not happen. They ran this sucker on up, and at this point you can look and say, okay, well, maybe this is a right shoulder from this here. It's not really, because you broke this line, but you make of it whatever you want. It dipped and then kept on running. So now here we sit with this head right here, this large left shoulder right here, and then we're running up here to make the ideal right shoulder. And people think it's just going to just run down right here, break the line, and keep on going. I'm sorry, but it's not going to do that. They're going to take the bulls and the bears' money, both of them. Now, I don't know what they're going to do next week, but I have an idea that they are going to go up and fulfill this fake print instead at 1:18:16. I think we're going into the summer months now. It is getting ready to be slow. They have 100% control of the market. So, if I was them, instead of going and fulfilling the downside fake print, I would go do the upper fake print. Because I just think that once this market finally rolls down and starts going down and heading south to fulfill this this 7,300 or something on the Wilshire, and that is dated for December 7th. I'm thinking at that point that once we start heading down, I think it's done. I don't think it's going to recover. If we go down this low, that puts it about 730 or something on the SPX. once we go down. I just don't think they're going to be able to go back up and make the high fake print of about 11,800 on the Dow. Just don't see it. Could December 7th be telling us that that's when it's going to hit this? It's going to be a low, possibly. As for the June 25th date right here, I don't know what's going to happen on that date. I don't know. You know, originally I thought it was going to be a high. I don't think they can get it up to 11,800 by then, so I don't think that that's going to be the case. But I do think we're just going to be in choppy waters from here on out. We should sell off some next week, and then recover back. But it's their time. They just pumped money into the market again, as you can see on Cobra's blog here. You can see that they put in some money. Let's see here. Where is his latest charts? They put in institutional money, the liquidity, back into the marketplace. It's starting to rise up, which you know, tells you that they're most likely going to run this thing higher. When you look back here, so I can find it here. Sorry, it's taking so long. There it is. Here it is. You can see that they are now putting money back into the market. The selling has went down, the distribution has went down, and they are rising this up now. So they were buying all this time down here at these double bottoms here, these 104 areas, and I don't think they're ready to tank it back down. I think they're going to spend some time and go up over the next couple of months, and then they'll, you know, retank it. Same thing here with this. This is showing the from Cobra's blog again. You go check it out. His link is on my site, and that's showing Tuesday. They're going back up with this. They've went down here, went back up. This was the February 5th, and now they've done it here. So I suspect that they're going to go back up. I think this is their last chance. I really do. I think they're running out of money, and they know that come later this year, this huge MA pattern that we are forming right now. This is the Wilshire chart. You can see this is a MA pattern. They do realize, I believe at this point, that this is their last chance to go up here and make a new high equivalent on the Dow and the SPX, and then same thing on the Wilshire. And once it does start to fall, it's done for. They're not going to get it back up. It's going to go down and probably fulfill the 73, 7400 range, which you know, Dan Eric's got a little bit lower, but you know, if that fake print fulfills, it'll be right around in this area right in here, and maybe it will happen on that time period. You know, December the 7th, Pearl Harbor Day. You know, how's that for a ritual? When will it start? Probably on the next Legatus meeting, September the 9th through September the 20th. That very well could be the start of the big wave down, you call it. Now, between now and then, it could simply go up here, make its new high, then chop around a little bit, kind of like what it did back here or right here. Maybe run down to here, back up, and then take the big plunge. Maybe by September 8th or 9th, we'll be in this position here, and we'll take that big wave down. But that's kind of what I see on a longer term basis. And you know, I did want to direct you to this oil spill. This was 100%. Sorry about that. This was 100% controlled. So I would direct you to go and check out this website. I'm going to put some of these links up here. This tells you that these guys were completely involved with staging this. There's all kinds of evidence showing it. And then this guy comes out and talks about 9/11 being staged as well. They're all staged, folks. Everything. Here's a guy who puts out a deck of cards beforehand, before these events happen. He put out some 9/11 cards in 1995 before it happened. You can buy his card decks. His name's Steve Jackson. So it's all planned, folks. It's all planned. So you got to get this in your head that everything here is planned. But okay, I'm going to do another video here about the technicals of it, but that's it for this video.